All right, everybody, welcome back to Gen Booms.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm Connor.
And I am Robert, his dad.
And today we are doing Stick Season by Noah Kahan.
Yeah, that's cool because a few months ago I never heard of the guy. You told me about him. And then now I hear about him all the time, like everywhere. And then he sold out 4 nights at Fenway and everything, and how great this album is. And so I'm looking forward to learning about it because it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm no different. I don't know his music. I heard Stick Season and I had told him about how big he was getting. That's it. I don't think I've heard Northern Attitude sounds familiar, so maybe, but besides that, I'm pretty sure I've not heard any other song by him. All I know is he's from Vermont, and then his music is folk.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently originally, first couple albums were what I just looked on. I looked him up briefly, and there was more of an indie pop kind of a thing. And then during COVID, apparently he got more into the whole folk kind of a thing.
Yeah,
more detail in his more storytelling.
Yeah, exactly. So I know that, and I've seen. I haven't actually watched the videos, but I've seen a few different YouTubers react, on the YouTube page, and they're crying. So
yeah, exactly. Hearing a dog bark a lot.
I know. It's what the hell?
Anyway, hopefully that won't. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it because I'm just hearing so much about this guy now and selling out stadiums everywhere and selling millions of copies of records. And I know Olivia Rodrigo
big fan of
covered him and had him on with concert, and other artists that we like have also talked about him or had him come out on their shows and stuff. So let's do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So let's get started. We started with Northern Attitude. Don't really know what to expect.
All right,
here we go.
Breathing in, breathing out. How you been? You settled down. You feeling right? You feeling proud? How are your kids? Where are they now? You settle in to routine. Where are you? Does it mean?
That was loud.
Guitar works nice.
Bought some shit, search online. You're getting lost, you're getting high. You build a boat, you build a life. You lose your kids, you lose your wife. You settle down, you're feeling lost. You're getting stoned, then kicking rocks. Out in the cold.
Just sick at the
right. Nice little bit of personality.
Yeah. That was
really nice.
Very nice. I mean, just the guitars, everything was very, very.
Yeah, I always like songs that build up. So,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, very nice. I like how it began. The very first part, I was getting kind of like a Dylan vibe, but then it kind of kicked in to do a different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And but yeah, I like that. The idea, like you build a boat, you build a life. You lose your kids, you lose your wife. You're doing something with your hands, and you get, you're building something, and literally building something, and then you're also building, your life with your family, whatever. Then at some point, you're gonna lose your kids in the sense that they're gonna grow up, move on, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, you don't lose your wife, but that's not an uncommon thing,
Pretty common across the world.
Unfortunately, yeah. So. So I kind of like that. You settle in your routine, and then it's just like, and where are you? What does it mean?
Yeah, I like that, and the northern attitude about how little light there is and all that.
Yeah, that it's cold and there's less light.
Exactly. That's interesting.
Yeah, right. So if I'm not how you hope, forgive my northern attitude.
Raised on little light.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I'd heard that one before because the name sounded familiar, but I don't think I've heard that one.
I had not. That I'm aware of anyway. So very nice.
Yeah, a nice start. Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah.
And 6 seasons next.
Oh, go right into
which I will say
the title track.
I know, right? Yeah, and then the first time I had heard it, I can't speak for you, but I think you were similar. But the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Nothing crazy. I was like, oh, I don't really know why.
I don't know that I heard this one in particular. I was telling him one time I was driving and my playlist, whatever, ended, and it just started randomly playing some song, and it put on one of his songs.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it was, but I thought, this was a nice song. I wasn't blown away by it, but I thought it was a nice song, just like, a single, one listening. I don't even know if it was on this album. But anyway.
I would have presumed it would be 6th season just because it's the biggest.
Who knows?
Because that one I had checked out since people were talking about it, and I was similar where I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But just because everybody was talking about it and it was such a big song, I was like, I didn't really see why it's so big. As I heard it more, though, I was like, oh, it really grew on me. And it probably fits better with the album. If the whole album has like this vibe, I think it would
that makes sense. And we've discussed how many times, like, your song, whatever you hear it, I think it's fine. Mm-hmm. But then the more you hear it, or the more you actually like pay attention to the lyrics or whatever, you're like, oh, this is actually really good. So
yeah. Especially with these types, because it's like he doesn't really do, or we don't know for sure, but like that's not really like a hit. You know what I mean? It's not like a super upbeat and fun, like people are gonna be singing. Like it's very much just what he wanted to do.
I guess. Apparently it was. Certainly the people love singing it back to him at his concerts and stuff.
It's real popular, but it's not like
it sold well. But
it's not made to be a hit.
Yeah, I did read something about him just before this video, was that he was basically saying that he just kind of designed his songs, what he liked,
Yeah, it's him.
And he grew up on like pop and rock and stuff, and so there's elements of that, like a catchy chorus was always something he aimed for,
of course,
but not necessarily. He never thought he'd be like selling out stadiums and having people like singing back like anthems to him. So it is interesting. So
we'll go into it.
Yeah,
cool. Here we go.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll split in half, but that'll have to do. So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I missed the way you laughed. Saw your mom, she forgot that I existed, and it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have. nothing I lose. Now you're split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll tie your tracks in one pair of shoes. And I'm split in half, that'll have to do. Have to do.
I really liked it, actually.
It's good. It's an emotional song.
Yeah, especially when you really pay attention to the lyrics. I really like that.
Oh, was that the one you had heard or no?
I don't recall. I
Oh, okay.
don't think so. But yeah, that was really nice. And I know the season of the sticks that's like the season that they kind of face in Vermont, in those areas where it's kind of after Halloween. It's heading into winter, where like the leaves have fallen off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the trees are like nothing but sticks, basically.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
said it's a depressing time. Like winter's
Yeah, there's
coming, and
nothing,
it's just
yeah.
it's not as pretty. The leaves are gone, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just like kind of a depressing time.
I had heard that. I'd forgotten it, but I had heard, because the first time, obviously, I had no idea what stick season was. But
Yeah.
yeah, the lyricism is quite good in this one. I mean, it's all very depressing.
Yeah, like starting off with kind of like like the fight as they're driving, and then it's so relatable in so many. If anybody's ever gone through a breakup, which damn near everybody, right? And now I'm stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face.
Yeah, that's what I really like about some of the different lines here. Is he's I always like people who are introspective and take any accountability, because I think it's a little bit ridiculous when people are just like. There's some cases it makes sense, but most when they're just like, "Oh, my ex is terrible," it's like you probably had some part, realistically.
Yeah, exactly. At the very least,
So-
you chose that person.
It's
So
very true.
there's something.
So most of the time, even if they did something wrong, there's like, "All right, I could have done this better" or something. So I'm glad he clearly has that.
Yeah, no, so many good lines in this thing. I thought it was interesting. I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. It was an interesting line. Just that you can kind of see that, like, as time goes on, these people that you used to see all the time and have dinner with and what have you, and they're like, man, you're nothing all of a sudden to those people.
Yeah. And then again, back with that half my fault, but I just like to play the victim.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That is a good one. Like, it's being aware, and but I really like that. I mean, especially like that I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Like, you can't get rid of that sometimes for so long, and there were really great lines in this thing.
Yeah, all of them, pretty much all the lines.
Especially one about his dad. I thought it was very.
That was a good one.
Like just. So I thought if I piled something good on all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. Like, that's.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know so far exactly what the.
What the relationship
is,
was, but it's not an uncommon thing that you have to deal with.
For sure. I mean,
luckily, you were so lucky to.
Evidently, got a YouTube channel.
With this dad. No, but that's very common.
Super common. Yeah. I like a lot of the clever lines. No longer funny because I miss the way you laugh.
That's right.
He's got a lot of I don't even know what you call it. Sort of witty lines.
Then the next one.
Yeah, the next one. You once called me forever. Now you still can't call me back.
Yeah, that's
a lot of good lines.
Yeah, that's such a good thing. Is it's always, I'm gonna love you forever. You're my forever. You don't even call me back. Like that's that's a great line.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Yeah, we'll keep it going to all my love. Here we go.
Okay.
How have things been, well, love, now that you mention it? I'm saying too much, but you know how it gets out here. No winter cold could keep out all the cold of your atmosphere. It's all okay ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love. You got all my love. I'm still out here with the pills and the dogs. If you need me, dear, I'm the same as I was. It's all okay. There ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love. You got all my love. You burrowed in under my skin what I'd give to have you out from me. But I still recall how the leather in your car feels. We once sang retrograde. We'd shake the frame of your car. Now I know your name with all you are. It's all okay. There ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love. You got all my love. You got all my love. Well, I leaned in for a kiss 30 feet from where your parents slept. My hands gripped the wheel, I smiled stupid the whole way home. Well, those 5 words in my head, you said I'll never let you go. And it's still out here with the pills and the dogs. Until this year stole the words from my tongue. It's all okay, there ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love. You got all my love. You got all my love. You got all my love.
Yeah, another nice one. I mean, interesting thing, take those out. Like usually is you get all my love. It's like a love song. Where here it's more like it's almost like you took it. Like you got all my love. Like I have nothing left. You took it all. Like that's kind of what I got out of it. I mean?
Yeah, that fits too. That actually works. I had took it more as like almost still, just because he's clearly still missing there very much, and it's just like it's like you still have all my love.
Yeah, he's still in love with her, but there's also so I take it like that way, okay. But also like you kind of
for sure.
It's what you
took it all.
You got all my love. You got all my love.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, some really good stuff. I like that. Like we shake the frame of your car. Like, all right, now I know your name, but not who you are. Like
that happens a lot for sure.
Yeah, that's just like wow, that's so wild.
As time passes,
time passes, and like, man, I thought I knew you, and I don't know you.
Yeah, I like that whole part, and the line after, it's all okay, there ain't a drop of bad blood.
Yeah, it's an interesting way of putting it. There ain't no bad blood between us, but at the same time, but you got all my love. So yeah, you're still in love with the person, but yeah, I don't know. That was really good.
That was a tough song. Yeah, he very much pulls you in. He's one of those artists that's just which is good, because you said we found he sort of started by almost trying to make something that was popular.
Yeah, right. I'd read that he was his first couple albums that he were more indie pop, and then
because it is popular right now.
Yeah, and then it was during COVID, and he was kind of more alone and more isolated and kind of depressed and various things, and just decided I'm even trying to do all that. I don't really necessarily like that. I'm just gonna write what I like.
What speaks to you.
I always like storytelling and folk and stuff, and I'm just gonna
that's great.
Put it all out there in detail. And,
I mean, that's when you get the best music, and that's when you need the music is when it's gonna be the best.
Yeah, and quite often writing from a place of vulnerability, seems like he went through something, like both his song and the last one,
everything is
about relationship that
definitely a breakup,
fell apart,
for sure.
And very very relatable.
Yeah, I always love those. Any of those artists, they're all very different, but they're very similar. But they all just needed that music to let it out, like Frank Ocean, X.
Yeah,
him,
right.
Like they're all very similar.
Very different and very different, similar, and that gotta get it out.
They all needed to use music to get it out.
Yeah.
But once again, all the lyrics are on here are really good.
Yeah.
Very sad. We're on the third song. You think you're gonna cry yet? It's getting there, man.
I've heard other. I mean, it is good. It's emotional, sad. And it's definitely. I definitely relate to some of the stuff he is saying, and so it does kind of hit.
It gets you for sure. Yeah. All right, we got She Calls Me Back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there was heaven in your eyes. I was not baptized. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. Look at me and don't you lie. I could be your sacrifice. I could be an old tattoo to remind me when I get bad news that I do not exist to die, but live to die while saving you. There's a bite at your edges. You lie awake restless. I still dilate 229931667. Oh, there was heaven in your eyes. I was not baptized. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. The radio is taunting me. Every song a minor key, and I don't get much sleep most nights. I'm seeing you in every dream. There's a bite at your edges. To lie awake restless. Why am I so obsessive? Hanging on to every sentence. This town's the same as you left it. Your page was blank but I read it. I still dilate 229931667. Lost for a long time. Two parallel lines. Everything's alright when she calls me back. She calls me back. Oh, the pain I should have saved, though I was too afraid of living life in your footsteps. In your heart, open your way. Oh, I was too afraid of living life in your footsteps. Still she calls me back. Still she calls me.
I first thought actually that guitar was really cool. I don't know if it was that or bass, but throughout it there was like this like a soulful kind of a thing.
I don't know if I actually heard that one. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I could hear it mostly on the
I was
right
thinking
side.
the guitar, almost like a watery guitar. I don't know how to describe it, but
Is that I don't know, but I was like, oh, it's kind of a cool, weird, sad kind of a sound, like boom, boom. Anyway, but yeah, I like that part. I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, I didn't want to interrupt the song. It was like,
yeah, I know.
it
He
wasn't
definitely
like a break.
This one I think is technically the most upbeat
Yeah,
so far.
right, because she calls him back. So.
That's true. Yeah, it's a little bit happy, but yeah, he pulls you in a lot of the songs, so you almost don't want to talk. You pay attention if you know.
Yeah, like there wasn't like an open, like a space where I was like, all right, we can talk here, So I was just, let's let it go. But yeah, interesting that that because it's. I mean, she calls him back, but there's also he's still questioning things, like that. Does it bite at your edges? Do you lie awake restless? Why am I?
Yeah,
so
most
obsessive,
lyrics seem
so
like
it's-
she's still gone.
right. But so he's kind
yeah.
of wondering and questioning. Do you feel this? Do you that? But then, but everything's all right when she calls me back.
Yeah.
And then I like that one line then, because he's talking about I was too afraid of living life in your footsteps, in your heart or in your way.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like that.
Just-
That
yeah.
ending.
Uh-huh.
The whole ending, but yeah.
Living life in your footsteps. Yeah, just in your heart or in your way. That's a tough one. Like, which is it? It's like,
It almost sounds like he's saying that he was a part of, like a part of it. Like he sort of was too afraid and ended up being in his
yeah,
way.
right. Too afraid of living life in your footsteps. So, I don't know. Interesting one.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting that he has a tone of like she's calling me back, but every other line is like she's gone. So it's like, is she
It's
she calling you back, or you sort of a hope?
And more of a hopeful thing, or wondering about it, or even if she does, is it a booty call and it's nothing more, and so you're
True, it could
wondering,
make it worse.
How do you really feel? So, not really sure.
Yeah, the next one's called "Come Over."
All right.
See how it continues. All right.
I'm in the business of losing your interest, and I turn a profit each time that we speak. And my house was designed to kinda look like it's crying. The eyes are the windows, the garage is the mouse. When they mention the sad kid in the sad house on Ball Street, you won't have to guess who they're speaking about. Come over.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pain in that voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Jeff Buckley type of
I'm
thing.
in the process of clearing out cobwebs. I was taking the wrong meds. Feels good to be sad, and my house is just barely big enough for my family, but it feels like a fortress when the weather gets bad and the Dow Jones keeps falling. But I promise you, darling, with the view in the morning, you won't ever go back. Come over. Come over. Come over. I know that it ain't much. I know that it ain't cool. My dad'll string it rich, will be the big house on the block. Someday I'm gonna be somebody people want. Don't you know there's a coffin buried under the garden? Was there when we got here, we'll be there when we leave.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, really interesting. One line really came to it. Somebody. Well, someday I'm going to be somebody that people
Oh, yeah.
want. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody when he wrote it.
Yeah. Wow. And then, then that I'm in the business of losing your interest.
Yeah, that whole thing. And I turn a profit every time we speak. That was a good line.
Really, really good.
Good lines again.
And yeah, just
It's
wanting
sad,
that
man.
person. It is, yeah. I just
Real sad.
But like, it feels good to be sad, as you said. Well, at one point, and just wanting that person to come over, want them to like you, and see them, see them for themselves, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's really, really interesting. I did think it was almost like, initially I thought it was maybe like he was, the girlfriend was like from, like New York City or something. They was talking about like, Wall Street and the Dow Jones and stuff like that, but then it was like, you wake up here, with the view in the morning, you won't ever go back. Like, forget the city, because when you see this view, this beautiful view, and here in Vermont, like it's, you're not going to want to go back. So that's why I was initially thinking, but then it was more talking about, being a kid or whatever, or my dad's going to have a nice place. And, so it's I think it's a little bit of all that, really. It's even as you get older, sometimes it's that how you grew up sticks with you, and you still want that person to come over.
Yeah, it feels like I don't know if you remember or if you know this song necessarily, but it feels like a prequel to "Lover You Should Have Come Over" by Jeff Buckley, which I did mention.
Yes.
Because that one he's like. This one, he's like yearning, like he's sort of heartbroken because he sort of already knows they're not coming over. But in the Jeff Buckley one, it's like they didn't come over, and he's just completely heartbroken. Like, lover, you should have come over. And this one is almost like a prequel, just before. It's like, they didn't come over.
It keeps trying, but like I'm in the business of losing your interest. I mean, that's like, oof, that's
he knows it's not going down the right path. You're making a profit every time.
Yeah. So, really nice song.
A tough track, yeah. Now we'll go to New Perspective.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, silence is making me nostalgic. 2 sizes big, you shared in my apartment. Oh, we were kids, but that don't make this less hard. Little rednecks get drunk on a dirt road. Attention deficit kids in their gym clothes. Mine's full of receipts. Ooh, this town's for the record now. The intersection got a target, and they're calling it downtown. Gave me your word and now I can't pronounce it. No thing so sure that I can't learn to doubt it. Now the state bird, it sings our song so out of key. Paper bags drift wherever the wind blows, and mine's full of receipts. Ooh, this town's for the record now. The intersection got a target, and they're calling it downtown. And drag you back down. Liberal rednecks get drunk on a dirt road. Paper bags drift wherever the wind blows, and mine's full of receipts. Ooh, this town's for the record now. The intersection got a target, and they're calling it downtown. And drag you back down.
It's good.
Yeah, oh, they're all good. All the guitar work is really great, and I like that. That chorus is really interesting. Just like I guess things are changing, and his little area of Vermont or whatever. I'm guessing, but this town's got this town's for the record now. Got an intersection, and it's got a target. They're calling it downtown.
That's
because
funny.
it has a target, or whatever. So yeah, then I think it's like I guess the other person is. Maybe they want that. They may want the new stuff, and they want change, and downtown and Target and whatever.
I was a little curious to what it's supposed to mean, really.
Maybe it falls on the next song with there was
Maybe.
the Dow Jones and Wall Street and all that, and he likes his where he grew up. He likes the area, so it probably doesn't want it to change too much, and and be something so different that causes a whole different perspective. That he's like, I wish I could just shut it all out,
keep
shut it in
the
the closet,
same.
and pull you back down to what matters, or what reality is, or whatever it is that
What he thinks it is.
what he thinks it is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's the take I got on anyway.
that's sort of, but there's so many lines that I'm like, what exactly?
Yeah, like liberal rednecks get drunk on a dirt road. Attention deficit kids. And
It's almost like, what is it called? Like opposites?
It kind of, right?
Almost.
Because like liberal rednecks, I mean,
Liberal and redneck already is typically,
that's
typically different.
typically anyway.
And then they're getting drunk on a dirt road. And then attention deficit kids, but in gym clothes. Like, it's very odd. Just odd lines. I'm not entirely sure what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, not entirely sure on that one either. Yeah, and then paper. I mean, I thought like the next one is paper bags drift wherever the wind blows, and mine's full of receipts.
Yeah,
that's always think of like do you have the receipts? Like it's like you got the goods or whatever you've got. So I was wondering like, but it's all blowing in the wind. So I don't know, but I wasn't totally clear on the meaning of that one. At least
I'm not
on
sure
first
on
listen.
that either. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'd have to come back or even listen to it again. But I'm sure somebody will
they'll
leave a
know.
comment or
They will know.
give your interpretation, or if
he
Noah
said-
has actually said that, that's
Yeah.
even better. But we shall see. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
For now.
That one's so far, I think, the hardest lyrically. There's a few things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we got Everywhere, Everything. Here we go.
Would we survive in a horror movie? Doubt it, we're too slow moving. Trust everyone we meet. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. Oh, everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to food for the worms to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in yours. Drive slowly. I know every route in this county. Maybe that ain't such a bad thing. I'll tell you where not to speed. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing till the seas rose and the buildings came crashing. We cried, oh, everywhere, everything. Wanna love you to food for the worms to eat till our fingers decompose. Keep my hand in my hand in yours.
Well, it kind of seemed like I don't know, maybe young love or whatever, just that, or, the person, like, you're my everything. I want to be with you everywhere. You're everything, with you. Obviously,
For sure,
it's like
yeah.
that's so dramatic. Like I want to love you till we're food for the worms to eat. Like that's like, well, damn.
Yeah, there's definitely some lines that made me think of a young love, especially the what was it? The drive-in theater line.
Yeah, or the being in the dirty back seat and stare at the drive-in, and even talking about being riddled with scars from our preteens.
He's got some really interesting writing. He's definitely a very good writer.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of interesting, even the fact that it starts talking about a horror movie, and then sort of goes off, but then comes back with sitting at a drive-in, which is like a typical, like horror movies are. I feel like we're a typical drive-in.
Yeah, and then
So
it's just, I think it's more like as you move on though, the relationship. We didn't know that the sun was collapsing. All this kind of stuff, because it's more like it's gonna end. Like it's all gonna collapse. It's all gonna fall apart. But yeah, I agree. The interesting writing, like two bodies riddled with scars from our preteens. Like that's
an interesting line. Yeah,
that's great. That's pretty cool.
Intertwine in a car's dirty back seat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice, and just so you see, like, just wanted to be, if you just that feeling, I want to be with you forever till the worms, like
that is a good line too. Our fingers decompose because you'll have your hands locked, so
keep
just
my
be your
hand
fingers.
So
yeah, that's good. There was another one that line, yeah. It's been a long year and all of our books pages dog-eared, and we write our ends on our palms, dear.
Yeah, I really like that.
That is a really cool line.
That one really hit me. Yeah,
Wouldn't have thought of writing anything like that. Having every page dog-eared.
Dog-eared,
Like
yeah.
you stopped on each page.
Yeah, and then though we rewrite out our, the ends of the story or whatever on our palms, but then forget to read it.
Yeah.
And eventually that's just kind of,
It'll rub
washed off and rub off. So like, yeah, that
was some really cool lines there.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, that one really stuck with me too when I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's really cool.
Some really good writing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, just keep it moving, man. This is a sad album. I think if I was like coming out of a breakup, I'd be crying.
Yeah, there's definitely some sad stuff in here. Yeah, I mean it's very emotional, very raw, and in a lot of ways.
Very much, yeah.
So yeah, let's keep it going with
orange juice.
Orange juice.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Honey, come over. The party's gone slower. It's yours if you want it. We're just glad you could visit. Feels like I've been ready for you to come home for so long. You said my heart has changed, and my soul has changed in my heart, that my face has changed, and I haven't drank in 6 months on the dot. But it made you a stranger and filled you with anger. Now I'm third in the lineup to you, Lord, and your Savior, that I didn't think to ask you where you'd gone. So why'd you go? You said you said my heart has changed, and my soul has changed in my heart, that my life has changed, that this town had changed, you had not. And you know I'd say the last time I drank, I was face down, passed out there in your lawn. And we all just close to you now. You didn't put those bones in the ground. You didn't put those bones in the ground. There's orange juice in the kitchen, bought for the children. It's yours if you want it. We're just glad you could visit.
Damn.
That's a crazy song.
That's a tough song. Wow. Wow. That's
That is
potent.
a beautiful song. That is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oof. I mean, I just thought initially it's, ex-girlfriend, something like that. Hey, come over. I understand you're not drinking anymore. But then you're like, well, somebody
Just gets
died in a
worse
car
and
crash,
worse.
and this person felt guilty, and oh, wow. That,
Wow, yeah.
that's a tough one.
That is a hell of a song.
Yeah, right? I mean, because
Yeah.
the first part, because it's like, I didn't, just so glad that, if we could see you, have you come here, I've been ready for you for so long to come home, and then
Yeah.
that I didn't think to ask you, where'd you, where you'd gone and why'd you go? Well, then as you get more into it, like, oh, that's why, because I'm guessing maybe the person who was, the person is sober now, But were they driving?
Sounds like they were.
It sounds they were. Because
for
they didn't say
sure.
like you didn't put those bones in the ground, but then, well, if there was a car crash and somebody died, and this person had been drinking, well then, didn't you put those bones? I mean, if you killed the other person, I'm not sure.
I mean, I
were you
think
just
it's
in the
more
car
like-
and just couldn't take it anymore? So
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Where it's unsure if you were the one driving.
yeah, I mean,
I think also, but like, it could also be like if maybe you were driving, but like if everybody was drunk,
mm-hmm.
and it was like really it could have been anybody driving. It happened to be you, then it's not really your fault. It's more like everybody. Like
True.
You shouldn't just blame yourself.
And also don't necessarily crash into somebody. And they said, you know, I know there was a crash back in '02, but could have hit a tree, whatever. It just could have been one of their friends in the car. You know, I mean, there's various things that didn't have to be like a different person that they
No, it didn't
ran
have to
over.
be, but just people for sure died.
Yeah, exactly. And then so seeing the those graves that you pass through.
Yeah, that was some crazy lines
would be
there.
Really, I mean, if this actually happened, like, holy crap, this is.
Yeah, and saying,
You
not
know.
one nick on your finger. Just asked me to hold you, but it made you a stranger.
And filled you with anger.
Yeah, that is a very interesting song, having that, and then clearly sort of turning to God, but
Yeah.
being so. It almost sounds like they're saying they went so far into it, they looked down on everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, or
Which happens a lot,
Person could have
too.
just been a passenger for that matter, but whatever. But felt the guilt because they
Yeah,
had
they
been
felt the
drinking,
guilt, and they
you know.
turned to God. It sounds, and became heavy into it. That they seem to look at everybody as worse.
Yeah, could be. It's especially that it gets into that part about the last time I drank. I was face down, passed out there on your lawn, and just yeah. So are we all just crows? Are we all just pulling you down? So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of tough stuff on that one.
Yeah, that's really heavy stuff. And you didn't put those bones in the ground.
Yeah,
That is real heavy. That definitely reminds me of the Goodwill Hunting style, where he just repeats. Robin Williams' character just keeps repeating, like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh,
keeps repeating.
right. Where he's holding him. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's similar. Where it almost
He's
sounds like
just
this
crying.
person's putting on some facade because of the trauma.
Well, it might not be a facade though. It could be real. Just like it was so devastating. You watched, somebody die, whether it was a stranger or a friend.
Yeah.
And it's because you guys were all drunk or whatever, or I mean, feeling guilty. You lived, somebody else died. There's
Yeah.
various things. So, yeah, and then
And it does sound like it, because it says honey come over. It does sound like it's his ex or his girlfriend at the time. Or something.
Yeah, right. Because it's a little more than just a friend. The way it's kind of written, like yeah, honey, come over.
Yeah, and the I held you and things like that.
Yeah.
Could be a friend too,
So,
but just the way it's written.
Right. Well, great song. Wow.
Great song. That's by far the best. I think. I'm not even afraid to say that. That's honestly, like, Sixth Season. I'm surprised. Like, this. I guess this is less of a hit, more catchy. But wow, that was.
Oh
crazy.
yeah, because I mean that's not like you don't necessarily singing that along or shouting it back in a stadium kind of a
No,
thing. But it is a
you're
powerful
just captivated
song.
by it.
Yeah.
Crazy song. Oh, and next is Strawberry Wine.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Darling, speak to me, but don't you say a word. Light a cigarette, I'll watch it as it burns. If I could lose you, I would. We buried your bones in plywood. I said love is fast asleep on a dirt road with your head on my shoulder. Strawberry wine and all the time we used to have. Those things I miss and know are never coming back. For you, darling. For you. If I was empty space and you were formless shape, we'd fit it. runway, and every time we run straight over it.
Interesting outro, like very nice. It really fits though.
Very nice.
Just this kind of this vibe of just going with it, and it's kind of dealing with his depression and whatever he's going through.
Yeah, leaves a lot of space for thinking.
Somebody else died, and yeah, exactly. Some really good style. I like just thinking that last line that he says before, also that love leaves a little runway. Which is kind of like, runway commercial, ramping up or something, whatever, but love leaves a little runway, and every time I run straight over it.
Yeah, I like that he changed it too, because it was we run, and then
we
it was
run.
I run straight over it.
Straight, yeah, kind of like,
I messed
ruining
up.
love, messing it up, whatever.
And the one before it too. If I was empty space and you were a formless shape,
we'd fit.
Yeah, that's
then we'd
interesting.
Fit. Yeah, that was an interesting one that he said several times. So then it seemed like this person died. He can't get her off his mind, because there was one part like you're in a, we buried your bones in plywood. I said, love is fast asleep on a dirt road with your head on my shoulder.
I wasn't sure, honestly. I didn't quite know. I don't know what that means at all.
Well, because we buried your bones in plywood certainly sounds like in a coffin, like we put you in a coffin.
Is plywood?
And also, because before that is,
with that, but
if I could lose you, I would. Like you can't get her out of his mind. Like I'm stuck. Maybe that's why the first parts are like, "Darling, speak to me," but don't say a word, like because she can't. I don't know. It's not entirely clear, but
yeah, it is sort of a vibe of it, especially with how heavy this song sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you took out just that, like just those two lines repeated, it wouldn't.
The buried your
because those are the only lines that give an insinuation that.
But after that
dead.
though, about you buried your bones, and then that it's strawberry wine and all the time we used to have. Those things I miss, but they're never coming back. So, I mean, person died or because they broke up, and
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why there's only technically those two lines that have an insinuation that somebody died, which I feel like it probably is it. But I just don't know if I don't know him. I don't know if he's had multiple girlfriends. Like there's different ones here. Just because some of the songs sound definitely seem more like left. When broke up, it did not feel like died. So I don't know if this is a different person.
Right. So yeah, it's hard to really say. It also may not even been his love. I mean, it might have been.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
as an artist,
somebody else,
a friend of his, somebody. Yeah. Something. So
another great song.
Though. Yeah, a really interesting song though.
And now we have Growing Sideways. Here we go.
So I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced new leather couch. And I divvied up my anger into 30 separate parts. Keep the bad shit in my liver and the rest around my heart. I'm still angry at my parents for what their parents did to them, but it's a start. At the end of the day, everyone's growing and everyone's healthy. I'm terrified that I might never have met me. So I forgot my medication, fell into a manic high. Spent my savings at a Lulu, now I'm suffering in style. Why is pain so damn impatient? Ain't like it's got a place to be, keeps rushing me. 'Cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy. I'm terrified that I might never have met me. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. And if all my life was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, Lord knows there are worse ways to stay alive. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll try. I guess I'll try.
I like that one.
So they're all good.
yeah, they're all good. But yeah, there's so many good lines. You know, it's like where do you start? But even that ending one is pretty nice, though. Like sometimes, and like you know, sometimes you feel like you're running on empty. Like you're out of gas in life, so to speak. Like you're just I'm out of gas, man. But you know, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. Like I just, you just kind of keep going and doing your thing and trying. But I like the idea of growing sideways. You know, just that it's not an uncommon thing where so many people, like you avoid conflict or whatever it is, and sometimes you don't grow, you don't mature from certain things, or you know, and sometimes you just kind of go this way instead of going and growing, and learning and stuff. Sometimes you just kind of go this way, just avoid that. So you're not really growing, you're just going to the side, to kind of avoid it, to avoid dealing with it, keep yourself numb so you don't deal with the pain. So it's hard to really, grow normally, whatever. So
yeah, or you sort of, but also I feel like I got the growing sideways, like you just feel like similar. I feel like you feel like an outcast, like you feel like you're not growing properly like everybody else is. But it's also like you're putting up a facade just like everybody else, and that's just keeps everybody has a facade, and that's why everybody feels sideways.
Yeah, I think so. Because he's talking about everybody's growing, everybody's healthy. It's
because the fact that everybody can relate to feeling like everybody else is healthy is like obviously nobody is healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody's some sort of therapy or dealing with something, or trying.
Everybody's got something.
So many good lines, and then at one part early on about like his parents.
That was a good line.
Like I'm angry at my parents for what their parents did to them.
That's a good line.
Yeah,
that's a smart line. Yeah.
That's really good. Till you keep going till you forget what you felt in the first place. At the end of the day, there are worse ways to stay alive. Yeah, just be numb to the pain.
Yeah, it's interesting because where's that part where he says, and if all my life was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel it all. That's something you can only say if you're feeling very numb. I think everybody knows it's better to feel it than be numb.
Yeah, but sometimes, at least for a while, You're
exactly.
just
That's what you want.
I don't want to feel it. I don't, it's just
momentarily.
Yeah, like it's too much. It overwhelms sometimes. It's like I just want to be numb.
Yeah.
So very nice song. Really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Great song.
Yeah.
And now we got Halloween.
Okay.
Here we go.
Sailing away to a place I'm afraid of. The dawn isn't here, the sun hasn't rose. And the last that I heard, you were down in New Orleans, working the days at the print. I drink till I drown and I smoke till I'm burning. Your hands are all over my scent. Collect every dream in these old empty pockets and hope that I'll need them someday. But the wreckage of you I no longer reside in, and the bridges have long since been burned. The ash of the home that I started the fire in starts to return to the earth. It's not Halloween, but the ghost you dressed up as sure knows how to haunt. Yes, it knows how to haunt. There's a murder of crows in the low light off Boston, and I see your face in each one. I'm losing myself in the tiniest objects. I'm seeing my life on a screen. I'm hearing your voice in a strange foreign language. If only I learned how to speak. In the ash of the home that I started the fire, and it starts to return to the earth. I'm leaving this town and I'm changing my address. I know that you'll come if you want. You fear that I'm wicked and weary. I know that you fear in the end, but I only tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. So I'm setting sail once again.
Really good lyrics again.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Yeah, especially that it's not Halloween, but the ghost that you dressed up sure knows how to haunt.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great line.
Yeah. It is starting to seem like this is somebody who died.
Oh, it could still be somebody that went away, because it does talk about that the new address, and I know you'll come if you want.
I took it as like spiritual, like you're gonna be with me.
Right. Yeah. You'll come if you want, like to haunt me, or
yeah,
as a ghost.
He did. Yeah, for the grave that I dug.
But I mean, also you dig yourself a grave with relationships if you screw it up or something like that.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. With that and Murder of Crows and The Low Light of Boston, I see your face in each one. Just because crows, you do sort of associate like with the funeral and like black and all that. So
right, yeah,
it is hard to tell. Certain things I'm like I'm rethinking now. Is this whole album about somebody who died? Because it sort of could go either way.
I mean, it's certainly dealing with depression
and they're gone
and lost love, and whether it's death or the person went away, which is kind of the same in some respects. I mean, lost love is similar. They're gone.
Yeah,
and you got to deal with it, and so interesting at the end though. Some of those lines.
I like that. That is one of some very interesting lines.
Yeah. Especially, I know that you're fearing the end, but I only tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. so I'm setting sail once again. Well, that almost makes it sound like I'm just I'll be taking off, like maybe like somebody's not really, can't always commit or something. But I don't know.
I know he ended in an interesting way, because it's like you have no idea, because he says to only tell the truth when I'm sure that I'm lying. And then saying setting sail once again is like, so we don't know if that's like he doesn't. We don't know if he's sure that he's lying, so that means it is the truth and he's moving, or is it he's not moving? Because,
yeah.
Because if he were to actually believe it, then that means he's not lying. So it's like we have no idea.
Not entirely sure. Yeah, really interesting one. I think, well, we could spend quite a while just trying to decipher this one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. And yeah, so many lines.
Really, really great lines all throughout it, as always. Yeah, I don't know what else to even say. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep it moving. They're all really good so far.
Yeah.
We got Homesick now.
All right.
Here we go.
2 months since you got back. How have you been? And are you bored yet? The weather ain't been bad if you're in a masochistic bullshit. And every photograph that's taken here is from the summer. Some guy won Olympic gold 8 years ago, a distance runner. Die in the house that I grew up in. I'm homesick. I'm homesick. I would leave if only I could find a reason. I mean, because I grew up in New England. But I can't make myself believe that I'm homesick. I'm homesick. I'm homesick.
Wow.
Most upbeat for sure.
Yeah, really rocking at the end there.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I'd read that he considered this album as like a love letter to New England, even though it's like there's depression stuff and the
interesting.
But definitely there's a theme he does come back to quite often, is about how he loves this area, even though he also talks about stick season is kind of a depressing 50, part. 50. Yeah, so there's, and even in this. At the beginning, talking about like, the Olympic, runner. It makes sense of that person, because this place will give you ambition to get the fuck out, basically. Yeah. So it was an interesting.
It's a very interesting song. It's not like a direct, just like, oh, I love my city or my area. It almost reads as once I stopped caring, once I was complacent.
True, but then it does come back to it, for the rest of my life with what could have been. I don't know, I will die in the house that I grew up in. So yeah, I don't know what could have been. Like
because even when he's talking positive, he's still talking negative.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very interesting.
But I'm homesick. Like, I mean, something that's not uncommon. People want to go back to where they're familiar with, what they grew up with, and it is also interesting at the end because he's saying I'm homesick, but then at one time, home and sick we're split apart. Like, I'm home sick.
I didn't. I didn't actually notice it put it separate actually on the lyric, but I didn't notice hearing it that he separated the two a little bit.
Yeah. So like, I'm sick at home kind of a thing, But so anyway, I don't mean nice song. I'm not totally sure. I mean, it sounds like it's, like you said, a little bit of each, you know?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I mean, you know, he's the artist, but I'm just saying, as a listener on the album, I'm not really getting Love Letter to New England.
Well,
I'm not getting that at all, to be 100% honest. I'm not getting hatred for it either. But I'm just saying,
right, yeah.
It's definitely not making me like, wow.
More about love, you know? Lost and things like that.
I smacked that mic.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, no, I wasn't getting the New England stuff that much.
Yeah. So anyway, but he does love. He always does go back there.
Yeah, he does. He's a northern guy.
Yeah, very much so. So anyway, cool. I'm like 2 songs left.
Yeah, we get Still.
All right.
There we go.
I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. Don't know whether you want a place in the coast of the country. Can't stay here, it's hard to face and it feels too ugly. Light a fire inside yourself, let it burn. Stare up at a starless sky. You say, it's like I'm still here with you. It's like I'm still here with you. Past coming back with the light of the morning. Look down on myself like a patient in surgery, and I used to watch my mother move like God was in the room. It's like I'm still here with you. It's like I'm still here with you. I don't wanna say goodbye. It's like I'm still here with you. It's like I'm still here with you. I don't wanna say goodbye. It's like I'm still here with you. It's like I'm still here with you. I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say. I don't wanna say. I don't wanna say goodbye. The whole place is quiet. It is something that you can't place, but you can't deny it.
Yeah, another good one. I just feel those lines that it only falls into place when you're falling to pieces. Like that's really, you know, you find love that lasts you till you lose the reasons. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I mean, it's a little bit more straightforward in a sense. Like there wasn't too much of an abstract idea, I think.
Yeah, I just, you know, like the idea of still being here with you, kind of thing. Like that's clearly what we want. It's like I'm still here with you. It's like I don't want to say goodbye. Yeah, whether that's loss of life or loss of love or both.
Yeah.
There's just you get that. I don't want to say goodbye. I want to, want to still stay here with you. But then it's also like it's like I'm still here with you. So, yeah, I don't know. Very nice.
Yeah. I don't have too much to say on it.
Yeah.
Because that part is pretty straightforward. Some nice lyrics, of course, like we had mentioned.
Yeah. I didn't have as much to say on that one either. But yeah, very, very nice.
Yeah, nice one too. Last one is The View Between Villages.
Okay.
All right. See what that's about.
Air in my lungs till the road begins, and I'm split in the road down the middle. For a minute the world seems so simple. I am not scared of death. I've got dreams again. It's just me in the curve of the valley. Oh. I'm back between villages, and everything's still.
Seemed like it's gonna be a mellow outro. I didn't know if it was gonna pick up.
Yeah. No, I think it's just kind of like a culmination of the other songs, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm not familiar with that road obviously,
Of
but
course.
past that road and over the bridge, a minute from home, but I feel so far from it, where you just that feeling, but like
Feels
the death of
odd.
my dog, the stretching my skin, and it's all washing over me. I'm angry again. And then so I just all of that, the things that I lost here, the people I knew that got me surrounded for a mile or two. So it's all the things he lost, and the family and everything he had. It's all coming together.
All coming to him when he's back in his hometown.
But then he's like almost backing out of it. And, at the very last line, like the car's in reverse. I'm gripping the wheel back between the villages.
Yeah.
So just like pulling it all together and a nice way to wrap up the album, I thought.
I think so too, yeah. And it sort of is interesting because it works as like if you were to listen to it again, especially knowing the backstory of like he was sort of back in it was Vermont, right?
Yes.
It was Vermont. Back in Vermont for like to write it.
Mm-hmm.
And that one sort of feels almost like it could have worked as the intro too, of being like he's just went back to Vermont and is getting hit with everything that he remembers.
Very nice.
It's a very good album. It's a very peaceful. What do they call it? They call it tragically beautiful.
Definitely where he was just, I think, exploring, his vulnerability and, the rawness of these emotions and stuff, whether maybe it's help or hurt, so to speak, with, like COVID, where apparently, where you're stuck and you're alone and you got to deal with these things and these feelings, and you're just taking it all in and putting it out there in song and lyrical form, and that's beautiful. And it really, the album really plays well together, like,
Super well,
it's just a nice complete album, kind of not like a story in a sense, but not entirely like one story, but it does thematically, it does all pull back together.
The album name is very fitting too, Stick Season.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because
that makes sense.
Because I had to look it up too.
For sure.
Just like okay, because we don't really have that here in Southern
of course
California. So, but like if everything's kind of dying, so to speak, and just looks like sticks, and winter's coming, and it's kind of depressing looking. And,
it's a great name. I will say this is one of those albums actually where the hit song, the big song was. I wouldn't have actually had that sort of anywhere near my top songs on this album.
Really, I really did like it a lot, though.
I did really like it, but as soon as we hit, like these were all really good. I really like Come Over too, but especially as soon as we hit Orange Juice, it was like going on a streak for me. Orange Juice, Strawberry Wine, Growing Sideways, Halloween. I was like, damn, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, no, those are all great.
I do still like Stick Season. It's definitely not bad.
I mean, for me, I was like, I really want to like pop on Stick Season right now and just play it again. Like,
really?
Really? Well, I mean, I like them all, but I kind of just there was some stuff on that was hitting me. I gotta say that I was kind of holding back, like like you were kind of making fun, but a little cheering up. I mean, I was kind of holding back on it. Yeah,
I think I said it on the third song though. Didn't
I mean, both those. I mean, the first few were kind of that.
No, it's a very emotional
the first
song.
three.
Like, it would totally make sense to cry on this album.
It's kind of. I was definitely feeling some stuff and relating to, just and it's just the way he does it too. He's a beautiful voice. First, so we didn't really talk about that.
It's something you don't expect, especially looking at him. He just looks like what do you call it? Like sort of a burly man.
Right.
And it's a very high pitched voice.
At times, he has a very nice, beautiful voice, and his voice, the guitar work. Everything, of course, lyrics and everything, but it really all came together.
His lyrics is really good.
Just so nicely. Like the music definitely fit it perfectly.
I can see his influences, which we have up. Some of them, like Paul Simon, of course.
Yes.
But I could see that, and I've always been a big fan of the singer-songwriter type stuff. Tracy Chapman, all that.
Oh yeah, me too, definitely. So, No, I really enjoyed it. I definitely would like to check out more of his stuff. And, I think there's only like one other album after this.
Exactly, The Great Divide. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very nice stuff. I definitely want to, put this on again and, listen to it and try to take it all in.
Really.
I'm sure there's, there's some stuff that I missed, that we weren't totally sure on. And
it is hard to tell. Yeah, some of those.
But some really great stuff. So yeah, I'm really glad we did it. That was a really good album.
Me too. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, really good stuff. But you guys let us know. Leave some comments on stuff we might have missed. And thank you for watching the video, pretty much.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. That was really, really interesting. Yeah. I gotta say, I mean, it's as great as it says. It's still kind of surprising to me that he's like selling out stadiums, because it doesn't seem like stadium. Usually like that's his thumping. Rolling Stones or whatever. Green Day.
Not really. I mean, not anymore.
I guess not anymore, because I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of others who've done it.
Yeah,
but it's
especially if it is sad.
Maybe, but it is. But good is good, right? And so you just, if people want to go and hear, hey, they love this guy and his songs. I mean, yeah, I guess
anything that's heartbreak.
That makes sense, and it's a lot of relatable stuff. So, really great stuff. So, yeah, enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and if you liked it or liked our video, please give us a like. We appreciate it, and subscribe. We really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully, we'll see you next time.
Yes. Yeah, well, we'll do his other album, The Great Divide.
That too. See you. Check out our channel. See if there's anything else you like.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.
Later.